Good morning students, I am back again with another lesson. This time I am going to do lesson number 2, Hundreds and Hundreds of Wags by Santini Govindan. Before I begin, I hope you read about Padmini the princess and how it is important to be kind to animals. I am sure you must have helped an animal, not a wild animal but at least your pets at home. Talking about pets, I wish you were here right now so we could talk about your pets and how much you love them. I brought you a picture of my pet. This is Chucky. Of course, he died 15 years ago, but then he was a very special dog. Much like the dog in today's story, Husky. As you can see, the picture over here, this little puppy is Husky. So Husky was very different from his brothers and sisters, but he was not very happy about it. Now, as you know, dogs express emotions just like us. What do we do when we are happy? We laugh a lot. When we are angry, we frown a lot. When we are hurt, we cry. Dogs also use their tails to express emotion. When dogs are angry, their tails become stiff and straight. When they're happy, they wag their tails as hard as they can. When they're frightened, they tuck their tails between their legs and run away. And sometimes they just like to be silly and chase their own tails around. But Husky couldn't do all that, like his brothers and sisters, because he had a very short tail. He was so unhappy that one day he decided to run away from home. He ran as far as he could, as fast as his legs could take him. And he reached a busy marketplace in front of a meat shop. Now Husky is exhausted, he's hungry, he twitched his nose and sniffed the air around, and all he could smell was these fat, juicy bones. He went up to the meat shop owner, but the meat shop owner only chased him away. There was somebody watching Husky from a distance. An old dog who then walked up to Husky and told him that if he wanted the bone, he should just go up to the meat shop owner and look at him sadly and wag his tail. But Husky couldn't do that because he did not know how to wag his little tail. The old dog laughed at Husky and even called him a silly dog and said to him that wags come from a dog's heart. That if you want something, you should think of happy things. What sort of happy things? What would a dog think about? Happy things like fat juicy bones, cats to chase, warm dry place to sleep in. And as he named all these happy things, Husky's tail began to wag slowly. Now it was Husky's turn. So Husky went up to the meat shop owner and thought about that fat juicy bone. And the more he thought about it, the faster his tail began to wag. And Husky didn't stop there. He wagged his tail as hard as he could, as fast as he could, with all his heart. And suddenly from the air, there came wheezing a fat juicy bone. Husky leaped up and caught the bone. But what did he do next? He did not eat the bone. He left it at the feet of the old dog and told the old dog that he could have the bone. But the old dog was surprised. Why are you giving me your bone? It's your bone, you wagged your tail for it. But Husky said proudly that now that he knew how to wag his tail, he could wag hundreds and hundreds of wags and get anything he wanted, anytime he wanted. That was just brilliant. I know students that sometimes you face a similar situation where you feel like you cannot do something. But that's only because we are all different. But it doesn't mean that we are not special. We are all special. Always remember that you are unique and you are special. And never forget what the old dog told you. Think of happy things, work hard, and work with all your heart. And if you still feel you cannot do something, keep practicing. Practice as hard as you can, because only practice will make you perfect. Thank you so much for listening to me. I will see you soon again. Stay safe.